A lot of people see the glow up. What they don't see is what happens before it.
I need something to change. I need something to change. Now I'm getting emotional. Oh my gosh. But these last year or so, it's been tough. Been healing from like toxic relationships, toxic friendships. Like thinking about it just reminds me like everything I went through. I didn't feel like myself for a long time. And I'm starting to feel like myself. But not feeling like myself end up in this cycle, you know? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm crying. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm crying. Oh my gosh, why am I crying? Erica, you're fine. Ah. Whoa. Oh my gosh. So anyways, oh my gosh, toxic relationship ended. I was on top of the world, whatever. I'm gonna get past this. Wasn't that simple. Then I started looking into myself, saying, okay, all this crap happened. Is it something that I'm doing? Is it me? Turns out it was me. I wasn't setting boundaries, letting people walk all over me. I was being too nice. And it felt like it was people would put me in a box. People put me in a box and they made me feel like I had to stay there. No, people like you too much. You're getting too much attention. Too many likes on Facebook. And I spent a lot of time trying to dim my own light to make other people feel better. And it's crazy to think that people won't like you because you shine so bright. And not just liking you, but like going out of their way to make your life hard. Like you're too happy. I need to make sure you know what it's like to not be happy. And you know what that's like coming from so many people that are supposed to love you, who just feel this need to always make sure you know how hard life is. It's like, yes, I know how hard life is. I'm living life too. Because I'm happy, that means that I'm not going through hard times, or maybe I just have a more positive outlook on life. I don't know. But anyways, all of that just made me realize there was a lot of people in my life who spent a lot of time trying to dim my light to make themselves feel better. And my light, in my opinion, wasn't even shining that bright. Like, I'm really not doing anything. Yeah. So once I realized the reason people had an issue with me was all the things that I loved about myself just crashed out. I was like depressed, anxiety. Now I'm realizing all these situations and conversations that I had with people in the past and the things that they said, they were being mean, and I didn't know. I was always so unbothered because I didn't care, but I also just didn't know either. But once I knew, it's like I was just seeing the negativity everywhere. I got this opportunity to switch to a new department. At my job, I felt like that would be a fresh start, be a way to reinvent myself in a way. Now, no one has these expectations. They don't know who I am. But it was the same thing. But now I can see it. I see them putting me into a box. I see them trying to dim my light. I see them trying to humble me, trying to make me feel bad. Like wanting the worst for me. Making passive aggressive comments, but disguising them as jokes. I saw it. I saw it. So then I had to tell myself, okay, well, now you know how people act towards you. You have to distance yourself from people who do those things. And unfortunately for me, it was almost everybody. These side comments, these weird looks. And I literally haven't said a word. It's crazy. So it was sad times for me, and it was hard to get over the fact that people wanted to believe just by looking at my face and just being a happy, bubbly person that I was fake. I just have to be this horrible person. But then they have to find things about me to be horrible. And it gets to the point when a lot of situations where it just ends up being people telling a lot of lies, taking things out of context, exaggerating things to make them seem worse than they are, because they want so bad to believe I'm not who I say I am. And that's really weird. It's really weird to me that being a genuine person is not a good thing. Being authentic is not a good thing. So it took like a year for me to just heal. I decided to just heal, give myself grace and just heal. And during that time when I was healing, I had eventually cut everyone out of my life. There is no one in my life today that was in my life in the past. I realized that a lot of my friendships just toxic, insecure people projecting their insecurities onto me. And yeah, we all have insecurities. But I shouldn't expect somebody to feel a certain way because of how I feel. At the end of the day, there's only one of me, and not much is going to change unless I make it change. So it's like either accept yourself for who you are or work on the things that you don't like. And a lot of people won't accept themselves, and they don't work on themselves, and they just stay miserable, and then they're just mad at other people for doing those things. You're mad at me because I'm not gonna wallow in self-pity. I'm not gonna just, because yeah, I'm sad for a little while, but then eventually I start to look at the positive things. Yeah, I did go through a horrible toxic relationship that I'm still traumatized from. But at the end of the day, if I had not gone through that situation, I would not have learned. I wouldn't have understood what discernment meant. I wouldn't have started setting boundaries. I would have just let people walk all over me. Being in a relationship like that will run you into the ground. If you stay there, you will eventually start believing all those lies and believing you're not a good person. And if you care about other people's validation, you're going to be people pleasing and not setting boundaries and letting people walk all over you. And I'm just not that person. So because of that, that made me realize a lot about the people in my life and about the type of people I don't want in my life, and then what I do want in my life. Why can't we all just root for each other and support each other. Why is it a competition? I'm not trying to be better than anybody. I'm just literally just trying to live life like everybody else. Me just being a bubbly person shouldn't, like, I don't understand why that bothers people so much. It's super annoying. Ugh, crying again. But anyways, all of the depression, I just end up doom scrolling, just sitting around. I wasn't moving my body. I go to work, get off work, sit on the couch, make dinner, and then we eat dinner, and then now it's time to go to bed. I purposely woke up early before I had to take my daughter to school, and even now before I go to work, just so I can get things done. Get things done around the house, work out, I guess work on my social media, work on anything that I wanted to work on, journal, get organized, any projects that I had in mind, just anything. And now I've just been on my phone. I've just been on TikTok. Just doom scrolling for hours. It's like all I want to do. It's like first thing in the morning, TikTok. Yeah. But as a result of that, there was some weight gain. And although I do feel a lot better and a lot healthier and mentally, now I have this extra weight I need to worry about. So that's what this video is for. Just getting my confidence back, you know, like for me, my confidence in me, my confidence in me being a mom and a good friend, you know, and being organized and have a routine and drinking water. You know what I mean? I think the biggest thing for me is just consistency, which I already have a hard time with anyways because I'm a neurodivergent person. But I just want to find the ways where I can just incorporate little things that don't feel like I'm changing too much. I want it to just feel like it's just part of my days. Some days I'm just sitting around just rotting, not showering. And I get it. Like, I'm not shaming anybody who does that because I've done that. I went hard doing that a lot of times in my life. But I think that just is part of that cycle that leads to me just to keep sitting. I think getting up and getting ready just makes you feel better about going into your day. So that's why I'm challenging myself for 21 days to create a habit. I think does it take 21 days to create a habit, or is it 14 days? I think I've heard 14. I've also heard 21. But let's go with 21. It takes 21 days to make things a habit. So if I can just start small. So I'm giving myself 21 days to start creating this routine for the person that I want to be. I want to be the mom who's active, who gets up in the mornings early, who makes breakfast before my daughter wakes up, you know, who has like healthy meal options, because I've definitely been eating like crap lately. But like getting back into just discovering things that we both like to eat and to make sure we're staying hydrated, taking our vitamins, you know. I want my daughter to remember me when she grows up as the mom who was there and present and who cared about her, you know, her health and her well-being. In order for her to see that, I have to be the one to do it. In order for her to understand what it is to take care of yourself, she has to see me do that. So it's not just for me, but it's also for her. All right, now that I've stopped crying, for the next 21 days, the rules that I have for myself is 1, move my body 20-30 minutes a day. And that could be anything. I could be walking, I could be dancing, I could do like Pilates or yoga. My favorite person to do workouts with on YouTube is Grow with Jo. Like my workout playlists are just Grow with Jo. She has Pilates videos. She has yoga. She has dancing videos. She has walking videos. She has videos for if you want to just work out abs or just thighs, like strength training, and then Tabata, all of that. And I love that there's a variety of things, and I love that she's a mom as well, and she's a postpartum mom, finding ways to get back in shape that made sense for her life. And that's why she made these very doable workouts with different lengths. There's hour-long workouts, 45 minutes long workouts. There's 20-minute workouts. The first workout I ever did with Grow with Joe was a 12-minute workout for your abs. And why was I sweating at the end? I was like, with 12 minutes and you're sweating, like your heart rate is up in 12 minutes. That's pretty good considering. So we're gonna be getting ready for, I'm about to actually put my workout clothes on. So we can do a quick workout tonight. I try to do them in the mornings before I wake up, but just last couple of days, my sinus has been bothering me, so I've just been feeling really nauseous. So we're gonna do them in the evening until I wake up in the morning and I don't feel like crap. And then next would be, so number 2, get dressed and ready for the day. So for me, I'm one of those people, if I do this, then I'll do that. So if I work out, I'm gonna have to take a shower. I'm gonna get ready for the day. So I feel like those things kind of go hand in hand. But even if I didn't work out that day, or if I work out in the evening, then I'm still gonna get up and get dressed and make myself look somewhat decent. Because just getting up and getting dressed in the morning always just makes you feel better. It makes you feel prepared for the day. It makes you like you got something going on. Nice to get up in the morning and get dressed. It feels like an accomplishment, and it makes makes my day a lot better. The next thing I want to focus on, number 3, is journal. Journal for me is more like a brain dump. I need to get out all of the things that I'm thinking about in my head. So it's not like I'm just sitting there like, dear journal, today was this day. No, I'm like, what do I need to get done? I need to clean this. I need to clean that. I need to work on this video, on that video. I need to upload this or that. You know what I mean? Olivia needs this. We need to go shopping for this. Gotta get groceries. Gotta get my grocery list. You know what I mean? I think anything that's in my head, I just write it down. Just make sections for the things, and I just make a list of things that have been bothering me, of the things that I want to get done. And then when I'm in a situation or mood, or like I'm ready to like organize or clean, I can look at my list and see, okay, I need to do this or that, or this is what video I'm gonna make, you know, things like that. So journaling is really helpful, even if it's just getting out your thoughts. Or, you know, if you are one of those people that just wants to recap your day, there's nothing wrong with that either. I think just sitting down, having time for yourself, and then just being alone with your thoughts, that mentally, that's always gonna make me feel better. Because sometimes just writing stuff down just makes you realize, oh, it's not as intense as I thought, you know? Making a list and then just slowly working my way through it without making myself feel like, you know, this sense of urgency, I gotta get stuff done really quick, or just take my time, just give yourself grace. But yeah, journaling is always a good thing. All right, number 4 is making healthier food choices. Lately, it's been easy to grab stuff and go. Like throw a pizza in the oven, make those chicken nuggets, mac and cheese. I just need to get back to staying consistent with my diet. We need, you know, more protein, more fiber, more veggies, more water. I do my best to cook at home and make meals from home. There have been more days than there should be that we're grabbing things to go. And a lot of that has to do with me not meal prepping like I should be to help myself out throughout the week. Not taking the time during the time that I have set aside for myself to get dinner prepared or to start anything. I try to do everything throughout. I'll try to do it throughout the day. I don't want to get off work and have to make a whole meal, and now we're sitting out to eat and it's 7 o'clock and bedtime's in an hour. You know, like I want things to be done so I don't have to, so we have more time. So the plan is to meal prep consistently twice a week. That way I don't I tried to meal prep all in one day and I couldn't handle it. We do 2 days. So sometimes I'll do maybe one thing on Saturday, meal prep on Sunday, but meal prep days for me should be Sunday and then like a tiny meal prep on Wednesday to like prep some things for the rest of the week. That way I'm not overwhelmed. But when I don't do that and we don't have food in the house, then when I'm hungry, I'm not cooking anything, so I'm just eating whatever's there. And it's usually just snacks. And then we're just snacking a lot and then ordering out because I don't feel like cooking, because now it's gonna take forever to make this meal. Not forever, but it's gonna take longer than I would like for the meal to be made when I can just get something quick. So we're cutting out fast food. Probably still gonna eat like, you know, snacks and stuff that are processed, but I'm gonna go more for healthier snacks. Healthier snacks, more fruits and vegetables, more protein, more fiber. And then on top of that, drink more water. And working out also results in me drinking more water because now I'm more thirsty. That's why I'm challenging myself. I need a change. I'm ready to be back to myself. I just want to feel like me again. I want just that confidence to get dressed. All right, I'm dressed so we can do a quick workout. Let's go work out. All right, before I work out, I need to take off my makeup. Right now I'm connecting my iPad to the TV.
Looking for a piece of mind. I've been trying to redefine life. I can see the signs. Word is going to see me shine. Fighting for my soul.
Setting my fitness timer. Indoor workout. We walking.
For a minute and forgot the passion. Since the lights turned on, it's been camera action. And you start to see it all like a chain reaction. Watch it happen, yeah. Swear that I'ma find my way. Past been gone, I'ma watch it all fade. Whoa, guess I'm going in my head from everybody's problems. Oh, guess I'm locked in, guess I'm locked in. I got this, and it's on my soul. Guess I'm locked in, guess I'm locked in. I got this, and that's on my soul. Time's moving, I've been losing track of where I've been. Had to quiet all the voices living in my head. I see the riches of the world, I'm not impressed. Know that I'm looking up to the sky, feeling grateful. Boy, I had a
All right, we are back. My phone definitely died. I think somebody was over there. What was that? Okay. I'm making myself dinner, making a salad, a burger bowl salad. I'm also watching this guy talk about relationships. Because sometimes you gotta get the inside scoop from the dude. Anyways, let me make a salad. All right, so today's dinner is a burger bowl. Got the ground beef. I use romaine lettuce, but I also use some iceberg. And we got pickles and onions. I'm trying this new special dipping sauce. That's like 2 teaspoons, right? I want a little bit of this yellow mustard. And that's my dressing. Oh, I also put like a little bit of pickle juice in there too. And I also bought these potatoes. I bought something similar from Target. You can throw this in the microwave, put it in there for 5 minutes. After that, cool down. It says you can add 2 tablespoons of butter or oil, and then you add like this parsley garlic seasoning packet, and they're so delicious. So I found this at Walmart. This is a different brand than the one at Target, but it still tastes really good. So that's what I'm having for dinner, and probably have a puppy time. So that's my dinner tonight. And then later on, I might journal a little bit before I go to bed. And that should be the end of the night. We'll see. Stay tuned.
For a long time, I kept telling myself that I start when I felt better. But maybe feeling better starts with showing up anyway. So that's what I'm doing. 21 days, one day at a time, and we'll see where it takes me.
Catch you guys in a little bit.